Yeah, we were.
I did notice that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, and the little
Everything
thumbnail.
was
I
backwards.
didn't listen to the podcast yet,
Yeah.
but in the thumbnail, I was like, "Wait, they're sitting on opposite
Oh,
sides."
like, I know, it's
Flipped it, and his shirt was like walla cute.
Yeah.
I'll
tell you what, man. Everybody, we're back with episode 80. Chance, you can leave all this in for the editing purposes. I don't care. Episode 82 of the Legends and whatever. I can't even know what podcast we're on. Legends and Dragons. We're not starting over. Philip Bullock.
Jimmy Cloud.
And we have our good friend, our sister, Carly Ducharm, who is now a black belt.
That's right.
Last time you were on,
She was a brown belt.
you were a brown belt. Congratulations.
Thank
my
you.
friend. Hey, so now that it's sunk in a little bit, how's it feel?
Oh, it sunk in the second it happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I just have, and I feel like it comes off kind of douchey sometimes, but I waited. It should have happened a year ago.
Yeah.
So for me, it was like, it's about fucking time. Like, it's about time. Like, really, the difference for me, it's not like I don't feel weird putting on my belt.
Yeah.
I didn't from the second it got put on me.
Right.
It wasn't weird. It was like a breath of fresh air.
Like a weight.
Yes.
Was it? What about for you? Was this same thing when you was like a weight just lifted off you?
I mean, come on, bro. I've been held off for 3 years.
Oh, I know.
Black belt.
And that's
So
the
you were
thing.
held off for 3 years. You were held off
once
by
I got it. I mean, it was awesome. It was emotional, but
yeah.
But for 6 months, I mean, just because I had started in DFW, everybody and the dogs were coming over to try to.
Do you feel that?
Bro.
Do you feel that? Like
Yeah.
that you got to black belt, you're like everyone
But
wants
I
to.
also don't like go anywhere but our school.
Yeah.
On purpose.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that too. But I can't wait to
Yes.
get
On purpose.
Yeah.
But like more than anything else, like I've told a bunch of people since then, I just feel like the first day I got back, I was like, shit, have I always been this good? Like, what is going on? Like,
Yeah.
I think I just feel so free that I don't have to impress anybody anymore. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing,
Yep.
like, I'm there.
That's right.
And so now, like, my jujitsu's actually gotten, or I feel like it has gotten so much better
Absolutely.
because, like, I can just move. And
Yeah.
I don't, like, I'm not worried about, like, who's watching me and
Yeah.
who's judging me and who thinks I'm this or who doesn't think I'm that. Like, I've just gotten so much better because I just, like, I can just do instead of, like, thinking about all the other things.
Yeah. Plus, you've been a valuable asset too, teaching the everyone really, the young ladies on the mats. You've just been a good example too for all of that. So I think.
I mean, I hope so.
Yeah. Hey, let me get. We're a couple days away, 3 days away from Valentine's Day. What's your take on Valentine's Day?
Okay. My husband and I are not the typical couple. Like, we don't really do like gifts. Like, we haven't gotten Christmas gifts in a long time. I'm like, hey, stop buying me cards. I'm not buying cards anymore.
Yeah.
I've easily bought you the same, like, there's no funny cards anymore. Like, I want a card with like a fart joke. I don't need a card that's like, I love you forever. Like, I already know that.
Yeah.
Like, that's just not, sappy's not my jam. It's an excuse for us to go on like a date night, which we need. We need an excuse to go out because that's just not the people that we are.
Yeah.
So like we're gonna go out to dinner and we have like gift certificates to use and stuff. So like we'll do that. But if it didn't happen, I wouldn't love my husband less. Like, it's not like he needs a day to tell me that he like it. Yeah, it's just,
it's a scam. I'm calling it now. You guys can say whatever you want.
push the money to whoever wants to make money off you for Valentine's Day.
Will I still
It's
buy
so
my wife a
silly.
Valentine's Day gift?
Of course you will.
I'm not dumb, but I think it's big business, big company trying to get money.
Absolutely.
That's all.
That's
What do
all
you
it
think? What do you
is.
think,
I
Phil?
hate
It's just a
Valentine's
money
Day
making day.
with a passion. F Valentine's Day. F Cupid. F all the crap that comes with it. Everything's so expensive. It's so stupid.
It's so dumb.
So the first year Virginia and I got together, I put the foot down. I put my foot down. I said, look, I don't play this crap. I don't buy into this game. This is corporate greed at its finest.
There you go.
And I'm not ever playing this game. You understand? She's like, yeah, all right, I got it. I'm like, cool. Next year, well, some of my friends, they get gifts at the office, and it's
Oh God, please do not send me flowers.
no,
For the love of God.
I get her like a stuffed bear.
If you're gonna buy
some
me
candy, and
You're gonna-
and like a James Avery charm this year. I was collecting James Avery charm.
See,
If
we
you're
hate
gonna
Valentine's Day, but
buy me
then-
something I have to take care of, get me a puppy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want flowers. Like, that shit's gonna die.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna water that shit.
Yeah.
Like, give me a puppy.
Yeah.
I will love that forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, like, don't give me something I have to
we're all
take
dog
care
people
of.
here, right? You got cats, don't you? Out there in the
No, we
land?
don't allow cats in our house.
But I mean, they're outside though, right? Don't you have like? You know, I think
I've
Strays.
had feral cats, and we have
Well,
raccoons and
well, sure, I mean,
possums,
But they're not yours.
snakes, and chickens, and
yeah.
the other day, oh my gosh, what was it? I don't know what it was. It was like a bobcat or something like that rolled through our front yard. My
Oh yeah,
neighbor
camera
got
cut.
camera on it. Yeah, it's crazy.
Man,
We used to feed deer on the back of our property, but
yeah.
since they're building homes and stuff out there,
Hey man, y'all been following this this whole Nancy Guthrie thing on the news or
Oh,
whatever
Lord.
media?
don't care.
I get it, man. You know what I think it is?
Sorry.
I mean, it's okay. You don't have to apologize to me. I don't care. I think that it's why is the media so focused on this? Like, what are they distracting us from? That's my question.
Hello.
Well, I think the real story is just it wouldn't be as big of a news story if it wasn't who it was.
Yeah, if it was, yeah.
Like, that's just
Billions of dollars in fraud in Minnesota, trillions probably in California.
Sure.
Nobody's talking about. All of our tax dollars paying for it. It's going to illegals. Nobody's saying anything. I'll say something. I don't care about the files. I don't care about what they're distracted from. Get my tax dollars and rein that crap in. Stop sending it to foreign people and stupid people and people that don't deserve it. And it just irritates me, man. We get taxed to death. Do you realize I bought my home? That's the only smart thing I did. 15 years ago, I bought my home cash. Okay, but if I don't pay my taxes every year,
Dude, don't even get me on taxes.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They'll take it from me.
So I thought I was going to be the one that was all worked up today, but I got Philip already all
It
worked
took
up. Man.
like- it took like a half a second.
See? I was all calm and collected.
Well, here's
In
the
fact, I
thing.
was trying to take a nap in the car because I was tired. Carly caught me trying to nap in the car. I was tired, and then I walk in, so I'm like, all right, I'm still kind of chill. I'm tired. And now this dude has got me all riled up.
Well, here's the thing about taxes. Here's the thing. We buy a house, right?
Yeah.
Pay taxes every year.
Yeah.
You buy a vehicle,
Yeah.
pay taxes on it every year.
Every year.
You have water comes to your house, right?
Yep. Pay
Tax every
tax
year.
on that.
You have property taxes. You have all these taxes. And guess what? We keep paying them. We keep paying them. But if you don't pay them,
Yeah, they'll come and take your stuff.
you're going to go to jail.
Horrible.
Jail. Directly to jail. And then the IRS goes, hey, you owe us money. You'd be like, okay, cool. How much? I
And
don't
get
know.
this.
Or the 200. Oh, the wrong. Go to jail.
You don't qualify for this, unfortunately, Jimmy, but me and Carly, we pay school tax.
No, I pay school tax.
Well, but you don't qualify for this. Why do we pay school tax?
Oh, yeah.
I ain't got a kid eating at the system. My kid ain't going there learning nothing. Why does my tax dollars have to go
I
there?
tell my husband all the time, I'm like, can we get a credit on our taxes for being responsible humans and not having a child?
Yeah.
Like, why am I penalized for not having like 8 kids?
Why do I have to pay $1,000 for
Where's my
y'all's little problems running around?
where's my $2,500 tax deduction?
Exactly.
Can I get some money back for not putting spawn out there?
Problems, yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love kids, but man, listen, I don't have one, so which means I should not have to pay
Dude,
for yours.
You guys, you know what you guys should do? You should claim all the kids at Henzo
Can I
Gracie.
claim my dogs?
Oh my
Your
god,
favorite dog. Dude.
My dogs
I
are
was
fucking
thinking about
dependent.
claiming all the illegals that were in our country would be on my taxes,
Yeah.
but I don't think the IRS would like that very much.
I don't think they would. However, did you see the El Paso news today?
Yeah.
El Paso Airport?
What the hell is
Yeah.
going on?
Oh, well, so this morning. of
So
course,
I know, but I can't tell
No,
you.
no.
he
Well, so
can't because it's
I
actually
can't
out
because
in the news
so
now.
Oh, is it out
so
now?
last night I got off work at 10:30 last night. So between 10:30 and whatever time I woke up, my phone is just blitzed with people like, "Hey, El Paso, you know what's going on in El Paso, El Paso?" I was like, "Listen, I don't have the intel yet, but if it were me guessing, educated guess, it was one or two things: cartels or mass deportation." But I was like, but then I started going through the mass deportation. Like, wait, that's not really a national security.
Right.
To shut down the airport for 10 days. By the way, FAA, whoever decided to shut down the airport for 10 days to come out there, you're stupid.
Yeah,
You are
FAA,
dumb.
you're stupid.
You're stupid because
Get it,
there's no
Jimmy.
way. But it was a cartel drone. Now, here's my take on drones. Drones are the biggest national security threat to our country.
Yeah.
without a
There's
doubt.
no regulations.
But without a, well, there's some regulations,
Okay.
but if I wanted to, let's FBI. I'm hypothetically here. If I wanted to say blow up a government official, right? The easiest thing to do would be a drone. Just drop a drone on him, boom.
Boom.
You see what's going on in Ukraine and Russia.
Yep.
You saw what Ukraine did to Russia by getting all the airplanes all attacked, drones, right? That's the biggest threat to our national security. Don't tell me the cartels aren't using drones.
Oh,
Right
gosh,
now-
of course they are.
The problem was it was the proximity to El Paso Airport that happened. And of course, there's a military base.
Dude,
on there,
people
but-
don't realize what drones are capable of doing.
Oh,
They
dude, there's
can
a
do
lot of
light
damage.
show in the air.
Yeah.
And make pictures and color. They
Yeah.
can do all that. They can
Yeah.
deliver packages and drugs to jails.
Right.
And they had one crash the other day. I forgot what
Amazon. It was Amazon, I
It
think.
was a huge
Oh,
drone.
yeah, dude.
And then, have you seen the Olympics?
Oh, yeah. The
Those are
drones. Yeah, right
following
behind them.
These skiers downhill at 90 miles an hour.
Yeah.
With pure clarity.
Right. Yeah. Drones, man. And the technology that we are countering, the drones.
Oh,
I mean, it's just a
it's
constant
insane.
upgrade, man, with it. But anyway, then of course we have the whole Epstein files. And let me get on the Epstein. You know what? I'm going to get this. The Epstein files. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, Independent. I don't care if you're white, you're black, you're gay, you're straight, whatever. If you're a pedophile, burn,
Yep.
burn,
Wood chipper.
burn, burn. That's
Yep.
what I think. Burn.
But
Because
again, I will have to say, list came out.
there's some more.
And there's a lot of people from one side that aren't on the other side, and you keep saying, it doesn't matter this side or
yeah.
this side, but there's one side that is always heavily loaded,
I
as
wanna-
insane as now coming out as satanic, eating
Oh,
babies
dude,
and
and
drinking
that-
blood.
See, it's a good and evil thing to me. That's what it is. I don't care.
So,
Republican,
what?
it's a
Somebody
good
said I
and
was
evil.
crazy a couple weeks ago for saying that
McDonald's was.
we were eating human meat at McDonald's.
Did you hear that? Did you hear
What?
a hot take on that?
Oh, no, it's
Jesus
true
Christ.
now. Oh, yeah, I can't deny it now. It's true.
Here we go.
Putin said this 10 years ago. This is what happened. Think about this, Carly. Okay? I looked this up. And I told everybody on the podcast.
I feel like I'm not too worried since I don't eat at McDonald's.
Well, yeah, exactly. If you Googled how many cows are on the planet, like today,
Yeah.
and then Googled how many cows to make one burger, or
Mhm.
one cow make how many patties, and then you see how many patties that just McDonald's alone sells a day.
Well,
There
I
aren't
feel like we
enough-
all know that there's not just beef in those.
There's
freaking-
not enough cattle in the world just to supply
I mean,
McDonald's.
you can
We're
just
not
look at
talking
it and
about
know it's
Burger
not beef.
King, Arby's, Carl's Jr., the steak houses, and then Putin said 10 years ago, he's like, they're eating human meat. Yeah, listen, I have seen 35 Starbucks pop up in the last 10 years just by my house. When's the last time you've seen a cemetery pop up? They're not expanding. You have never seen a brand new cemetery in our lifetime be built. So what are they doing with the bodies?
Carly, your hot take. What do you think?
I think
I
y'all
don't fucking care.
I think y'all
Like,
are
if you want to go eat McDonald's, which you know is bad for you anyway, then like if you end up eating like homie down the street,
Yeah.
then I mean, I feel like that's on you.
I think y'all were double McNuggets.
I feel like if you think you were eating chicken in those chicken nuggets
Oh,
that
yeah.
don't look like chicken,
Nah, it's pink slime. That
I don't-
one came
I
out
don't-
years ago.
I don't know.
Using a
I don't-
ammonia-based slime.
I don't know what to tell you on all that. Like, clearly it's not fucking meat.
No. Oh,
Like, obviously.
So let's talk about what else has been in jiu-jitsu news now.
oh man.
You guys ready to flip it? I am.
I am.
I want to talk about it. I am ready to talk about. Was it
Yo, dude.
Altos?
Atos.
Altos?
Atos Jiu-Jitsu.
But it's not just.
It's not
them.
just it's not just them.
Checkmat was just recently in the news.
And it's not just them.
Yeah, it's so many gems, dude.
Now, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, it was brought to light that, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, that this instructor had been, in my opinion, grooming
Yes.
young girls
Yes.
and then sleeping with these girls on, I don't know, sleeping.
know.
We don't
I don't know
know.
those details.
Okay, I don't know the details, but grooming and then inappropriately touching.
Yes. Yes.
and
Groping. Yes.
groping
Yes.
the female
Yes.
athletes, the young female athletes.
Yes. Correct.
So we brought Carly on here today, obviously being a female and now a black belt,
And a
has
social
been,
worker.
and a social worker, and has been around the mats for a number of years. I want to get your take on all this, especially being a female in I would say male-dominated sport,
Yes.
right?
1000%.
Male-dominated sport.
Yes.
So I want to ask this question. Have you ever felt that there was any guy that inappropriately rolled with you or tried to touch you or anything of that when you were anytime on the mats?
Yeah.
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 How did you handle it?
I never rolled with him again.
Yeah.
And maybe I told the instructor, here's what you guys got to understand. And like, I'm going to start off right away by talking to whoever wants to get in the comments and be mad about what I'm about to say. I'm not victim blaming. What happened or whatever happened to whoever, whenever, it's fucked up. It shouldn't happen. Hands down. Done. Said. That being said, y'all have to understand the room you're walking into. You're walking into, and especially at certain gyms, you're walking into an environment where we're doing very intimate things that are not intimate, like they're not sexual,
Right.
but they kind of are. Like, closed guard is missionary. We all fucking make jokes about it. It's like, let's keep it real. We all joke about it all the time. There's how many reels on Instagram about the inappropriate things that get said, about different positions that can be taken two different ways. That's the reality of the situation. So let's all be real. Parents, women, whoever, let's just be honest about the room you're walking into. It's a male-dominated sport that really isn't that old. We're not that far away from it literally just being men. Like women, not even, you couldn't find a woman doing jiu-jitsu anywhere. From me, myself, I've almost always been the only woman at a gym. Almost always until I got to Henzo's.
Yeah.
Maybe there's been one or two other girls that train a couple times a week, but generally it's me and the guys. But like, so you just have to understand, as a woman, I'm coming into this sport that's very high contact. Shit, my first day of jiu-jitsu, we did north-south Kimuras where you sit on someone's face. What is the other context that we say, sit on your face?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. So like, you just have to understand, I'm going into this environment with a bunch of dudes of all different ages with a ton of testosterone, real or supplemented. And it's just like you and I've had the discussion of what girls wear around high school now, right?
Yep.
Like, I'm not saying you can't wear what you want to wear, girls, but if you got your ass hanging out of your shorts, walking around a bunch of teenage boys with their hormones, and someone touches your ass,
So
I'm not saying you're asking for it, but you got your ass hanging out in front of a bunch of teenage boys. Like, so you better be ready to respond correctly unless you want that behavior.
Oh, so seriously, if you're asking or kind of seeking that kind of attention?
If you have a young daughter, right?
Yep.
I'm sure there are times when she walks her ass out of the house.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't know about that outfit.
Yeah. No, I've made her change.
Yeah. You've made her change.
I've made her change.
You've made her change.
Yeah.
Why? Because you know what she's going to experience.
Because
when she
I
goes
know
out there.
this world. That's why.
Thank you.
I know this world.
Let's not put our kids into a sport. And I'm not saying don't put them into jiu-jitsu. That's not what I'm saying. I think jiu-jitsu is awesome. I think it builds character. I'm just saying go in with your eyes wide open.
Right.
And understand that you're the parent. You need to judge. That's why I think it's great when the whole family trains.
Yeah.
At the same place, because you're now experiencing everything that they're experiencing. You intimately know the coaches because you're probably training with them in the adult class.
Right.
So you know what's going on, especially like, let's just take the young girl at Atos, right? young girl, competitor. Who do the coaches like the most?
Yeah, the one that's going to probably bring
The
attention.
competitors.
Yeah, to
Right?
school.
So you're putting your young girl in a male-dominated sport, and you're pushing her to be a competitor, which means she's getting the most attention,
Yeah,
which can easily turn into inappropriate attention.
yeah,
Look at how, like, we all forget about this, right? What about, back in the 90s when teachers were getting arrested for having sex with their male students?
yeah,
That power dynamic is there. There's a whole song, Hot for Teacher.
yeah.
Like, let's not act like this is a new thing. Let's not
Yeah.
act like it's just jujitsu. Like,
Yeah, it's not. You're
but
right.
also, like, but again, we all just need to take responsibility for the rooms we put ourselves in and the rooms we put our children in.
Okay, I'm gonna go off on a little rabbit chase here. Why do you think that? And I'll share my opinion that now it appears to be more rampant in our culture and society than we were growing up. What I mean by that is, if you wanted to get a dirty movie, say from Blockbuster or whatever, you would have to go behind the black curtain.
Mhm.
It wasn't out in the public. If you wanted to get a dirty magazine, it was probably covered up, right? But now it is so, I mean, it is out there in the public. It is so rampant. I think that we have gotten ourselves as a culture desensitized to, well, pornography.
Again, what do you want? What does your daughter want to leave the house in?
What does she want to?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my daughter's a little, she dresses cute, but she's also modest in her cuteness. So she doesn't
But
wear
sometimes you've made her change.
yeah, when she was younger.
Right?
Yeah, when she was younger, I had to, but I, as the dad, had to talk to her about, hey, I know you want to be cute. I know you want to look cute. However, this is the signal, and this is what kind of attention you will get if you dress like that. You need to be involved. And again, I'm a data guy too. I'm a numbers guy. So look about how many kids come from broken homes or doesn't have the dad in the picture. Or I mean, it's just
Do you think most people parent their kids nowadays?
no, absolutely not.
Thank you.
Absolutely not.
And
I
there's
don't
the
think
thing,
so.
right?
But this guy would know more because this guy, being a kids coach, what do you think?
Well,
Parenting
Bad
or parenting. Yeah, parenting.
it take the saying goes, it takes a village is 100% true.
Yeah,
Because yeah, man, I get it. It's tough. The parents want, they want to be their kid's friend, but that's not your job. Your job's not to be their friend. Your job's there to parent and discipline.
right.
And so I get a lot of kids that come in that aren't disciplined. They're not getting disciplined at home, so I have to discipline them. And it is what it is. But
Yeah.
they're getting disciplined in my class and at our
Yeah.
academy.
So how do we protect our young girls at a jiu-jitsu academy then?
And
Hey, well,
here's
we'll say jiu-jitsu because it's more than
Yeah.
obviously more rampant than
100%.
just jiu-jitsu.
Sure.
But let's just talk about, since we're all in jiu-jitsu, how do we protect our girls in jiu-jitsu?
so you've heard me say this before. Women supporting women.
I have heard you say, go ahead, say it.
If I could laugh harder at something, women supporting women is the biggest bullshit we've ever fed people in my entire life.
Yeah. Why is that? Why do you think that?
Oh. And I don't think that it applies to everybody, to be very, very clear. But if you hear women talk about men having pissing contests all the time, right? Please, we have dick measuring contests without dicks on a regular fucking basis. I won't go to open mats because I'm not worried about rolling with men. I'm not really worried about rolling with women either, but it doesn't need to be the final of worlds every time we roll because we want to be the baddest bitch in the room.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what happens.
Yeah.
Now, you see the mass exodus from all these schools, right? Great. I'm not saying that's wrong. I think, yeah, if you guys don't feel like you should be there anymore because you don't agree with the culture, obviously, you should leave.
Yeah.
But y'all had nothing to say before this.
Yeah.
So where were your eyes? Because I'll tell you where my eyes are at all times when there's another woman in the room. And it's on the other women. I feel like it's my responsibility as an upper belt, as another woman in the room, as this probably the strongest personality woman in the room, to say, don't go with that person, don't go with that person. That person will be safe for you. And I'm watching what's happening when you guys are rolling with the girls.
Now, have you said that to a woman before on the mats? Like,
Yeah.
don't roll?
100%.
Have you?
I say it all the time.
You don't say anything?
It's
See,
just
because
them,
because I know, just watching Philip and Greg, I know them enough to know that they're redirecting without making a
Mhm.
scene.
Yeah.
That they'll say, hey, Jimmy, roll with whoever, or hey, Luke, roll with whoever it is. Not to throw out names out there, I'll just use my name. But for you, you've gone to a woman like, don't roll with so and so.
100%. All the
Okay.
time. I do it all the time.
Yeah.
Not
Has anyone ever
necessarily
done it to you?
because, like, told me
Has
not to roll with somebody.
Yeah. Has any woman
No.
told? No.
But
So-
that's probably part of the reason why I do it, is because I've had to learn on my own.
Yeah.
Now, I've had coaches say, no, Carly, I don't want you to go with that person. But here we go. Again, flipping the switch here. We also have, like, if you've got, how many times have you seen as a coach when the kids are too old for kids class, right? They're teenagers and we don't really have a teenager class.
Right.
How many times have you put the 14 or 15-year-old boy with a woman?
Very rarely.
Why?
Because it's not appropriate.
It's weird. It's fucking weird.
They're
Do you
15,
know
their
how
hormones
many
are going crazy?
Yeah.
But how many times have you seen it happen at other schools?
Oh, a lot.
All the time. All the time. As a person who has worked in behavioral health and social work,
Yeah.
when I am told to go with a young man,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, really? Like, this seems weird. This is not appropriate, like, at all.
Yeah.
Because you're putting this boy who's full of hormones, like, I'm going to hold him in my clothes guard?
Yeah.
Again, let's talk about the fact that that's just missionary.
Yeah.
Like, it's not. We all know that.
Sure.
We're not sexualizing anything.
Right.
But you're talking about the mind of a young boy going through puberty, like, getting all these extra feelings.
Right.
And now you're putting him with an adult woman in compromised positions.
Yeah.
Like, you need to more appropriately make those boundaries. When I go with young men, I don't put them in close guard if I don't have to.
Right.
I try to just keep distance and retain some type of guard, because there's no reason for them to be in such close contact with me.
Right.
It's inappropriate.
Yeah.
Just like you wouldn't put a young girl with
A grown man.
a grown man.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's the coach and it's unavoidable,
Sure,
but you
sure,
guys
sure.
have those boundaries and
Sure.
it's
Right.
should be appropriate.
Right.
But I'm not going to lie to you. I still watch when you guys go with the girls.
Yeah.
I
no.
trust you.
I
trust you explicitly.
I roll with two females that are academy.
Yeah.
Ariane and Carly.
You ever roll with Bella?
But I
Not
trust.
that I don't want to.
Yeah.
I love all our females. It's
Sure.
just, yeah. It's just,
Why? Let me get your take on that. Why is that?
no, it's not that I don't. It's just we have so many females there that they,
they can roll with.
What am I going to do?
Oh, I see. I see
You know
what you're saying. Yeah.
What's the point in me rolling with one of our
Sure.
female students, white belt, blue belt, purple, nothing other than me and Carly or Ariane, because she comes in the morning and usually I'm testing her for a stripe or something like that.
It's
Yeah.
a higher level thing though. Like, and we're at that point at purple and black belt where, like, we've gone through the shit.
Yeah.
Like, we've gone through the training partner. Like, we're not sensitive to things anymore.
Yeah.
Like, the places that I've had bruises in some places that should not be even mentioned, like the places that I've been grabbed. Like, we just had this conversation the other day, right?
Yeah.
I was passing someone's guard at blue belt and he didn't mean anything by it, but you have to, when you ask the question, like, has anybody ever touched you inappropriately? Well, yeah. Like, I was passing his guard and he just went to post and grabbed a handful of tit.
Yeah.
Did he know he grabbed it? Well, I don't have very big tits. So, I mean, there's that. Did he know he grabbed it? I don't know. And I don't necessarily care. It wasn't preventing me from passing the guard.
Right.
I'm just like, but it's a moment in time as a woman where you sit and you think,
Yeah.
was it intentional?
Right.
Was it by accident?
Right.
Could it have been avoided?
Right.
And it was somebody that I know and I felt comfortable with. So it's not like it wasn't, it was happened by accident.
Right.
And how can I judge that
Right.
when I will straight up stick my foot in the middle of your crotch and sweep you
Yeah, I know.
without thinking twice about it?
Yeah.
If
Yep.
I have to grab the inseam of your pant,
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about where your piece is.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So
I mean,
if I can do that as a woman,
right.
how am I going to judge you
Right.
for doing that as a man?
Yeah, I would. I mean, obviously, we're in a close contact sport anyway, right? We're in a physical context where we all know that. We know hands and everything else. I think that, I mean, when I roll with the female, I'm very careful of where my hands are at all times. All times. Like if I'm ripping out Carly's lapel to try to choke her, right? I mean, if I'm moving my arms up, I put them underneath her armpit, try to, not to like, basically control her arms. I think, unfortunately, I mean, we all know this anyway. There are some creeps in jiu-jitsu.
There are.
100%.
There are some creeps that come onto the mats,
There are.
right? I'm grateful for you and Philip and all the other coaches, Mike and Darren, all the other guys that have eyes on basically those creeps. Like I know that you guys have had to remove individuals from the mats for tickling
Yep.
or whatever inappropriateness on the
we
mats.
won't let it stand. And I think to back to what we were talking about, this whole the female and the sexual assault, it all comes down to culture. At the end of the day, it falls on the owners and the instructors. And if the owners and the instructors are allowing it to happen, then it's going to continue to happen. What I mean by that is it the first win, if somebody comes up and they're like, oh, hey, Coach Phillip, so-and-so was like, saying dirty stuff to me while he was rolling, immediately that guy is gone.
Yeah.
There's no, hey, man, what were you doing? Oh, I was just joking around. Oh, okay, well, he didn't mean anything by it. Well, it doesn't matter if he didn't mean anything about it. It offended that female. If you don't cut it off right there at the source, it's just like cancer. It's going to spread. Yeah. So immediately you throw that person out on their ass. They can't train there anymore. Done. Now it doesn't spread any further. It doesn't happen, and it shows everybody else. You bring that kind of language on here, or you do that to one of our females, your ass is gone too. Yeah. And it stops it at the source. and that's what the problem was at our last academy, is that Greg tried to cut the head off, but he wasn't the sole owner.
Yeah.
So the other owner was trying to retain people for
business,
revenue.
Yeah.
And this is how it gets accessible,
Yeah.
And that will never happen in history, ever.
But here's the other thing too, is like the girls, Maddie,
Mm-hmm.
she's a mom. She's got 2 young kids.
Right.
Like me, my husband and I are business owners. Like, we're not like shady people.
Right.
But women joke about the like most cringe things. Like, we have way more sexual jokes going on than you all probably do.
Between y'all.
100%. But there are some guys with me who they know.
Yeah.
Who will joke around about the same type of shit.
Yeah.
So I personally understand, but again, this is about talking about understanding the room and the culture that you're walking into.
Yeah.
Right? It's understanding, having the emotional capacity to understand when jokes go too far.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I might joke around with certain things with you, but like, I'm not going to do that with, again, the 15-year-old boy that's in class.
Yeah.
Like, because that's not appropriate, obviously.
Right.
But it's having the emotional capacity to understand in a room what's appropriate for the audience and what's not. Yeah. Like, if it's me, Al, Major in a room,
right? Because you guys
are going to be wildly inappropriate.
Sure. But it's also like that. As I was trying to share with my wife today, because we were talking about emotional women, that even in the military, there are women in military unit or squadron or whatever that will have that edgy stuff. Like, I don't want to say tomboyish or whatever, but they can certainly keep up with the guys. I have been deployed with some women that have been, I mean, you're like, bruh. You're like,
But
yeah,
you have a
what?
masculine energy, right? Like I've been
Right.
told I have a masculine energy,
Yeah.
and that's fine. Yeah, I actually do get along with the guys way better than I get along with the girls.
Yeah.
I also have been kind of forced into that culture for a long time because of what I choose to do.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I can be a girly girl and go out with the girls, but like, I don't have kids. I don't go shop. I don't give a fuck about my makeup.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like, could I go get Botox? Yeah, I probably could, but why when I'm getting my face smashed in the mat? Like, I just don't fucking care. Like, you know, it's like
Yeah.
all that stuff. Like, I don't have a lot to talk to women about because I don't do any of those things.
Yeah.
So, like, yes, I get along better with the guys. But if you're not that woman and you want to do jujitsu,
Yeah.
then you need to find the school like Henzo's.
Yeah.
You need to find a school like Genesis out in Hazel,
Yeah.
who is owned by a woman.
Yep. And ran by
So
women.
Like
why?
North South out in where I don't even know where they are at now.
I
Are
don't
they in
know.
Carrollton now? I
Yeah, I don't know.
feel like they moved, but like they're owned by a male and female black belt husband and wife.
Couple, yep.
So like and they have a big women's team.
Yeah.
You need to go out to like Formigas. They have a shit ton of women.
Yeah.
Like, and hardcore women. There are places for you.
Yeah.
But here's my thing. I actually don't think that you need to even get rid of these guys in this sport. They are guys, and they need to have a guys only gym.
The guys only gym.
Guys only gym. These guys actually don't want women in their gym because they wouldn't be harassing the women in their gym if they wanted them in their gym, right? This is a predatory behavior, right? This is predatory behavior. This is guys that don't know how to be around women. These are not people that really want women in the gym. These are the guys who are annoyed by the giggly girls, right? They're the guys that are like, when we're laughing because we fuck something up or we're joking about like, oh, I'm coming in sideways, like that you think that we're not taking it seriously. Like, no, this is just how we play while we drill. Like, it's cool. But there should be gyms for those people.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Y'all just go to that gym. And women, stay the fuck away.
Yeah.
If you walk in, you're the only woman in the gym and it is your first day and you have no idea what's going on and there is an air about that gym, like if as a female, you don't know what that feels like, I'm going to need you to go get some life experiences.
Right.
Because that should give you bad juju as soon as you walk in the door.
Yeah.
If like it smells, it's like dudes without their shirts on, like all these things, like there are red flags.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, come on. Like there are red flags and I have left gyms because of the culture, because I know that they won't keep the women safe.
Yeah. Okay.
So not that I wasn't kept safe. I mean, like, let's be honest. I'm not the one that they're going to target to harass.
Yeah.
Because they know that like, I'm not going to be seduced.
Right.
Like I'm like 40 and married, like, and if you've seen my husband, like, I'm sorry, you're not going to.
Yeah. Your husband's
like, you're not impressing me with your body. Let's just say that. Like, there's nothing for me to be seduced by.
Yeah.
You're not impressing me with your knowledge. Like, he's a doctor and a bodybuilder. Like, I mean, come on. Like, so I'm not the one they're looking for that stuff anyway, but I have eyes.
Yeah.
And I have ears.
Yeah.
And if I go to the coach and say, hey, something's not right here.
Yeah.
Which I have done.
Right.
And I will continue to do.
Yeah.
And nothing's done, I'm out.
Have you had to do that yet on our mats?
No.
Good.
Because I also have a voice at Henzo's. I have rolled with guys and said, never roll with a woman like that again. I've said it out loud on the mat. Greg heard me.
Guys like that.
At other gyms, I've gotten in trouble for that.
Really?
Nope.
100%.
Why'd you get in trouble with other gyms?
Because it's been seen as a bad attitude. Like, you didn't like the way that they treated you in a roll. In other words, like they saw it as me being a pussy.
So do you
think
they
saw it as me being like not wanting to roll hard?
Yeah.
Instead of understanding that I'm a woman.
Right.
And I shouldn't be being manhandled by the men.
Yeah.
Right? Like there's a way to roll with women.
Right.
And whether it's sexually inappropriate or physically inappropriate, as in like, I don't need to be manhandled.
Right.
by some 200-pound dude,
Right.
like either one is wrong.
Right. I mean,
And-
listen, I've seen you roll with Greg, and
We roll hard.
you guys do roll hard. However, I also know that Greg isn't going to smoke you with his weight like he's going to smoke me with
There's
his
a
weights.
trust there, right? Like I have a trust with Greg. I have a
Yeah.
trust with you. I have a
Yeah.
trust with you.
Yeah.
That most of the guys your size, I'm not rolling with.
Yeah.
Right? Like I have a trust with Darren.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I'm not going to roll with guys bigger, like Darren's size.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I know that Darren's not going to hurt me.
I don't even want to roll with Darren.
Not on purpose. But
Right.
there's also guys smaller than Darren
Yeah.
of higher belts that I won't.
Yeah.
Because they
Yeah.
don't know how to roll with me, because I understand, like, even if you're the nicest guy in the world and your
Yeah.
intention is to not do that, some guys just don't understand how to not hold you so hard that you can't move.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Or then on the flip side, be so explosive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not that I don't like you.
Yep.
Right.
You're just not a good roll for me, and vice versa.
Have you, and I know, I forget, were you married when you first started Max?
Yeah.
Jiu-Jitsu, okay. Have you had guys try to slide into your DMs, as they say, after
No.
a roll?
No. Because I'm also very vocal that I'm married.
Yeah, you
right?
are.
Like
You're
that's not
Yeah.
like and I also don't put off that air of like, hey, I'm
Yeah,
looking for
you
some
don't.
ass. Like
Yeah.
I'm not like
But it does happen.
it
You know,
does for
gonna-
sure
you know,
happen.
something to be like,
And that's
"Hey,
the other
thanks for the role." Like, come
but
on,
also
dude.
the other
Right.
thing is girls, like when you come to class with your titties hanging out of your shirt because you're wearing some little sports bra and nothing else underneath your gi, and then you get off the mat and you do the fucking Beyonce with your hair.
Why I love our
Why the
rash guard
fuck?
policy, baby. Let's go.
100%.
Yeah.
But there's a girl that comes to the midday class. Now she's
Yeah.
come with her husband.
Yeah.
She's a mom.
Yeah.
Like she has an older son. So like it's not like, again, she's not the person that people are looking for. Plus, she's mainly training with me.
Yeah.
But like, does she wear a little less clothing than would be ideal if she was just training with men? 100%. I don't say anything to her about it because she's
Yeah.
not really training with the men.
Right.
And if
Yeah.
she does, she trains with her husband.
Right.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah.
like whatever. But I've had to tell girls like, hey, I need you to wear a bra underneath that shirt
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
Well,
your
I'm
tip
glad you
just
said-
fell out
Yeah.
when we were practicing throws.
Yeah.
I need you to cover that up.
Yeah.
I need you to understand if you just wear a sports bra, I've had my sports bra pulled over. Thank God I had a rash guard on
Yeah.
Yeah.
because that shit happens, right? Like
Yeah.
you grab onto anything
Yeah.
and you pull.
Yeah.
And like I had to underneath my rash guard.
Yeah.
But had I not had a rash guard on,
Right.
all out for everybody to see. You also have to
Yeah.
understand too, like different levels of comfort. There's a girl at our gym that won't do mother's milk because she thinks it's a weird name for a move.
Yeah.
Get it?
I
And
get it.
it's
I get it too.
uncomfortable. And
I
I'm
get
like,
it.
I totally get that.
Yeah. I
Doesn't
get
mean I'm not gonna do it.
I'm uncomfortable when it's taught when women are in class and I'm not teaching it. When he says it, I'm just like,
yeah.
But it's the same thing. I
Yeah.
do it to people all the
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
don't even think twice
Yeah.
about it. I'm just
Yeah.
like, ah!
Yeah. It's a good movie. It's one of my
Like,
favorites.
I don't even care.
Yeah.
But I've also been around the sport for a while. And also, again, back to the know the room you're walking into.
Yeah.
Understand the sport that you're doing.
Right.
If
Well-
you are sensitive about those things, then you should be at a school where you're only training with women.
Yeah.
Period, point blank. Don't pass go.
Right.
Yeah.
Like don't do anything else.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you're worried about the fact that your face is smack dab in the middle of my crotch
You're right.
because I'm strangling you with my legs,
Yeah.
yeah.
then this is
It
not the
happens.
place for you.
It's not
Right.
it.
Yeah.
I need you to understand that right from the get. If you are a victim of past trauma, that's also why I
Mm,
always have my eyes on the room.
Yeah.
I've had women come to a women's only class and reacted just by seeing the move we were demonstrating because they had
Mm,
been
yeah.
in a past abusive relationship.
Yeah.
And just me showing the move,
Triggered some emotional.
she was crying like she couldn't even hold in her emotions.
Man.
Like she had such PTSD
Yeah.
that she had to leave the mats for a minute. And I went over and I just said, like, hey, it's okay if you don't want to try it.
Right.
This doesn't have to be done to you.
Right.
You can just do it to us.
Right.
she was just not having any of it.
Sure.
The whole choking triggered her. And I was like, look, this could be the best thing you've ever done. It could help. It could be therapy for you. It could help you get over this, but you also need to go to regular therapy.
Yeah.
But I have the knowledge and the awareness
Right.
to be telling people that.
Right.
If that woman had walked into our gym
Right.
and it had been all men,
Right.
Oh yeah.
she should have left.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
100%. She should never go to anywhere but an all women's class. And it would be
Right.
wildly helpful for her, but she needs to be in the right environment.
I get
Right.
it.
That goes for all women
Right.
and some dudes.
Well, that's what I love about Henzos is the number of women that we do have
Yeah.
at our
There's
school.
always a woman
As a dad to a 19-year-old daughter, I love the fact that my daughter comes to 6 p.m. class, and that's mainly what she goes to, a 6 p.m. class. There are anywhere I would probably say
10 to
10 to
15
yeah,
for
10 to
sure.
there. There's
15
always
women
women there.
without a doubt. Now, I will also say that I love how open our gym is.
Yep.
Like there's no hidden spots
Nope.
No.
in our gym at all.
Nope.
I love the fact that we have cameras, not
Everywhere.
in the bathroom or obviously locker rooms. So we don't have it there.
Right.
But I love the fact that it's cameras. In fact, here at Legends, even though there are two separate rooms, if you will, we're recording in one, the main room there, but it also has cameras
Yep.
in here as well. I think that is something that you should look for in a school.
Absolutely.
And the openness. I mean, if you're going to train one-on-one, if a female ever has a private with a male, in my opinion, you better have to.
You better be
Like,
recording that.
Well,
Yep.
you not only are you recording it,
You
but
better have somebody else there.
that's
Yep.
exactly right. Like, and that's the same rule that I was taught in the military about counseling the female. Like, hey, you counsel a female, you either do it with the door open where people are walking by, or you have somebody else in the room
Yeah.
to counsel them.
Well, anytime that happens, right? Like my husband owns his business. Look, it's all women in the office.
Yeah.
It's all women. When he does an interview with somebody, like not the patients, obviously, like there's a doctor-patient relationship and clearly, all of that stuff happens. But when they do well woman exams or breast exams, he has one of the nurse practitioners in the room.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like just
Absolutely.
to be on the safe side.
Right.
Also, like let's say we have to hire a new employee.
Yeah.
There's always, or he has to talk to one of the employees,
Yeah.
right? 'Cause it's all women. He always has a witness in the room.
Right. Yeah.
Always. Because
that's
like
wh-
God
that's
forbid
wisdom, yeah.
you have some person interviewing for some minimum wage job come into
Yep.
your office and
Yep.
think that you're like some rich doctor
Yeah,
and they're
try
going
to
to get
get
over
Yeah.
like, so he always has, and that's in that situation where like there's no contact.
Right.
So
Yeah.
like if you're talking about your Philip or Greg doing a private lesson with a woman, like hell yeah, have somebody else there.
Right.
And I would say, hey, whoever, hey,
Yeah.
Susie, you want to do private lessons? You know what would be great? If you brought a friend.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because not only are you guys going to have this to bond over,
Right.
but then you have a good partner
Right.
and you can
Yeah.
both learn.
Yeah.
I love doing privates like that anyway. It's so much easier as a coach
Sure,
to
yeah.
watch them
Yep.
interact together
Yeah.
rather
Yeah.
than be like, you're like upside down, one
Yeah,
hand
yeah,
over
yeah,
here.
yeah.
You're like, okay, now do this. And you're like, you can barely talk.
I do the same thing with the kids. I make them always
Yeah.
have a partner with them because it's easier for me to coach and watch.
100%. It's so
Yeah.
much easier and it's safer.
Right. Hey, so what's been your take on all this nonsense in the jiu-jitsu world the past couple weeks?
I
That's
think
come
it's absolute crap, dude. It breaks my heart, man. I love jujitsu wholeheartedly. I love kids wholeheartedly, and when you're messing with the two, it breaks my heart, man. I'm the guy that preaches jujitsu over everything. I'm the guy that preaches no matter what problem you have in your life, jujitsu will fix it.
right.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Rub
Yeah.
some jujitsu on it. That's me. So it breaks my heart because it's something I love so much.
Yeah.
But I will say I think it's great that we have such an amazing culture at Henzos, and that'll never stop, dude.
Yeah.
So,
But I think the solution is like not just here's where I take issue is, and here's why like I texted you and said, hey, like let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Because it's again the mass exodus, fine. And the women supporting women thing, here's where I'm going to get into that is if y'all really support each other, then, and you really want to fix this problem, don't wait till something happens. Open up your goddamn eyes, look around, and then open up your fucking mouth and don't let it fucking happen.
Yeah.
Because I'm for sure not.
Right. Yeah.
Now, let's be clear. Being a victim of abuse is kind of the same, or talking to a victim of abuse is kind of the same as talking to an alcoholic. If they don't want help, if they're not ready to see a problem, there's no
Right.
helping them.
Yeah.
Why does it take women so long to leave an abusive relationship? Because they're comfortable. As bad as it is,
Yeah.
they're comfortable. We find comfort in things that we know. That's why if you adopt an older child and they are used to being hungry all the time, you have to lock the fridge
Yeah.
because they will steal food, regardless of the fact that you don't hold food from them.
Right.
Like, you are obviously going to feed them, and they know that in their heart.
Right.
They know that that's true. They cannot overcome the behavior of being neglected.
Yeah.
It's the same type of thing. So, the girl's post that I sent you, I know that girl. I was at that school when that probably happened.
Oh, wow.
They gaslit the shit out of her.
Of course
Yeah.
they did.
But she also
To protect their image.
didn't help herself,
Yeah.
in the sense of, not only was she not ready to help herself, but she did have mental health issues. So there were times, now looking back on it, when you really didn't like to train with her because she was very quiet. She had very flat affect. It was like she was always depressed. The girl was bipolar.
Yeah.
Here's what happens when when you're bipolar and they're messing with your meds. You are not a pleasant person to be around. You're high, you're low, you're very flat.
Yeah.
And she would tell me, well, they changed my meds again. And I have experience with these kids when
Yeah.
they've been trying to get their meds right. It's
Right.
very hard to read them. And look, exactly what she was telling me matched what she was showing me.
Right.
So in my mind, I'm like, that matches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes sense. So there was no reason for me, and I was a white belt,
Sure.
new to the whole, I didn't I knew there were shady things going on at that school. People were dating coaches, people were marrying coaches, the whole, but again,
Yeah.
there was that school and there was fight sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick your evil.
Right.
I mean, really. And I had to make a decision, how bad do I want to do this sport?
Right.
And
Yeah.
I didn't see anything blatant going on.
Sure.
So it was but as going through, and again, I really wasn't in a place where I could go up to the coach
Right.
at that time and be like, I think something's going on with your other coach.
Right.
That would have been shot down in a hot minute.
Yeah.
And then I would have had nowhere to go.
Right.
But I didn't even really know at that time because, again, like I said, things matched.
Right.
And when I felt like, hey, this is just too much, I have to leave, I left.
Right.
Yeah.
Because everybody seemed to be drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yep.
I still know people that go there and don't have an issue with it. Perfectly good human beings
Right. That
who
is
are
correct.
definitely not doing any of those shady things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they are fully bought in to that whole culture.
I don't think enough's being done.
And that's what I was getting to is women, step the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look around.
But even when they do step up, right now, the whole Oculus thing, right?
But that's not stepping up. I don't even mean stepping up like that. Leave.
Sure.
But when you go to the next place,
Sure.
open up your eyes and change the culture.
Sure. What
Don't
I'm saying, though, is,
just
all the affiliates come out right now, we're distancing ourselves, and Andre Gravel's like, hey, I'm stepping down. I'm not going to be the face of Oculus. You still own it.
You still own it.
Every dollar that goes to that association still goes to his pocket. So by you staying there or you still being affiliated with them,
Right.
you're saying it's okay that this shit happens.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Now there is an organization out there now called Academy Safe.
Okay.
Yes.
I am not sponsored by them, but I will give them a huge fucking shout out.
Yep,
Okay.
I know
And
what
you
you're talking
should
about.
tag them on this.
Yep.
Okay.
Academy Safe was started, I believe, out of Florida, and they have a program where you can sign your coaching staff up. They run background checks. They come in and they like educate the staff
Yeah.
on how to keep everybody safe, not just
Right.
women, everybody.
Right.
And they have this whole program. I don't know enough about it, admittedly.
The creator and Rob from McDojo.
Yeah, Rob.
Yeah,
from McDojo.
both of them are awesome.
I've
Yeah.
talked to them both about having 100%.
I don't know if he's an owner, but he's the president, the guy that has the Jiu-Jitsu Dummies podcast.
Yeah.
He's a huge advocate of that. And I mean, look, if you want to do it right, there is an organization out there
Right.
where you can now say, we're a part of this.
Yep.
Right.
There are people out there doing it, but like, let's all jump on board.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, they're making it very accessible to people.
Yeah. I think obviously safety for kids, I mean, obviously is high priority for me. Just like the same priority for women.
Yep.
I mean, I probably should say the priority should be, everyone on the mats, but for me, it's women and children.
Yep.
And I don't know if that's been drilled into me from a kid, from the military, whatever it is.
Right.
Women and children need to be
I
definitely
agree.
safe on there. Let me.
I think like too, like a red flag. And look, I know parents can be a pain in the ass, like coaching their kids when they're watching. And like, I think there's ways around that. And I understand there are some schools that don't allow parents on the mat, like next to the mats, because it's too
Really?
much of a distraction.
Yep.
I do understand. And it depends on the type of space that you have, right?
Yeah.
That being said, I do feel like it's a little bit of a red flag if they're like, we don't allow parents to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that's
100%.
weird.
100%.
And
I would take my kid out of that school
I want those
immediately.
parents to hear every word I say, watch every move I do with their
Right.
kids.
Right.
I want them to go, okay, this coach is definitely trying to build
Right.
my kid up.
Absolutely.
yeah, because you want them to see the positive
Yeah,
things,
Absolutely.
Right.
but then you also want them to see like, hey, even if they're 5, right? Like it's never too old to teach boys about respecting girls.
Very true.
Very
Like,
true.
If
Yep.
they see Bobby go with Susie and
Right.
Bobby does something questionable, whatever that might be, Bobby bites Susie because they're 5,
Right.
and that's
Right.
what 5-year-olds do. Like they see you go over
Yeah.
and say, nope,
Yeah.
that's not
Yeah.
happening
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's
Yep.
the same type of thing. But like, it goes back to the, if you're going to do it private with a woman, have somebody else there.
Right. Absolutely.
Like, and anybody that says, no, we're not going to do that, you got to ask why.
Right. Well, let's finish off with this because I've been waiting. I sent Philip this as well. Let's talk about clicks.
Oh.
Clicks
that?
in jiu-jitsu.
I hate
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you
I
hate it.
hate it. Yes, you do. You know what it is. Carly knows exactly what we're talking about.
I want
I
to talk.
hate clicks. So clicks in a
Clicks
gym
anywhere,
are
stupid.
where a group of people will click up and they get in this little group.
It's like high school.
And yeah, and it's like they're the best friends. They will hang outside the gym. And I get it. We're not saying you can't be friends with people, but don't click up and exclude other people from being in your group. That's what I have the problem with. And that it happens a lot at jiu-jitsu gyms, not at our gym,
Yes.
obviously, but it happens a lot. It happened at my last gym. Oh my God. it
The
happened at
girls,
my last
man.
gym.
Well,
girls
wasn't
at your
even-
last
but, I
gym.
mean, yes, the girls. I
Yeah.
mean, the girls obviously
Well,
were
you
cliquish,
get like
but
you get the mean girl click, right? You get the mean girl click. That's like I probably would have been outed of that
Oh,
click, like
man.
hardcore. Like
you would have blown that click.
You'd
up.
have blown
You
that
would
click
have-
up.
I'd have been like, y'all, I'm staying here whether you like me or not. Like,
Yeah.
let's just get that real clear.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just roll with the guys and like you all just go do whatever shitty jujitsu you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, no. Absolutely not.
I believe 100% that clicks kill schools.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely they do.
Clicks kill schools.
Absolutely
Look,
they do.
Why do you guys think that I make an effort to go around to everyone when I
And
get on the
shake
mat
their
and
hand.
shake
Yep,
their
me
hand?
too.
Because I want
Everybody
everyone to be
feel
feel welcome.
included. Yep.
I mean, I will introduce myself.
Yep.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Jimmy.
Yep.
And people, people from our last school who I don't remember
Yeah.
will tell me like, hey, I remember the first time we were on the mats and
Yeah.
we rolled and
Yep.
I was like, oh, that's cool. See that, and by the way, it pays not to be a douche
That's
anyway,
right.
because you never know who
No
you'll run
tea
into.
bags
Yeah,
on the
no
mats.
tea bags, because it's important. Because first of all, we all know that it is the hardest step is step 1 to get onto the mat.
Absolutely.
Like I will say this, and people will disagree, and I don't care. Leave comments in there. The hardest belt to get in any martial arts is the white belt,
Absolutely.
because you have to take off your pants belt.
Yep. And start.
You got to get off the goddamn couch
Yeah.
and walk in the door.
And you know how intimidating it is to come in and try something new that you've never done, to learn a new skill, when everybody who's there it knows more than you.
Right.
Your first day, you're the freshest person. You know less than anybody else in the academy, man.
Right.
That alone is scary.
And imagine a clique. Imagine the four of us. We got Reggie here on the side, by the way. Imagine us.
Yeah.
I come in there, and all I do every single time is gravitate to you guys and exclude everyone else. And that poor white belt, day one, is now is excluded because nobody.
How come I'm not that cool to be in that group?
Exactly.
What do I got to do?
You listening here,
right?
You better find, if you're not that person. I mean, if you can't find that person, you better be that person.
That's right.
To introduce yourself, make the new people feel welcome. I don't care what color belt they are at all. I mean, of course, we're in our 40s, so I mean, it's easier for me to say I don't care, like because I don't care. Like, I don't care if you like me. I don't care if you hate.
Shit.
I don't care at all. But I will also take it upon myself to make sure that new person feels welcome at Enzo.
100%.
I'll shake their hand.
100%.
But man, I'll tell you what, man, all this crap of course, the pedophile bullshit,
horrible,
the sexual harassment claim, man, I just feel as though.
But that's the thing, though, right? Is that's also how some of that shit happens.
Yeah.
Is you have a clique of guys.
Yep.
Or a clique of girls.
Yeah.
And then they target the one, and everybody allows it to happen.
Yep.
Right? Because they support that person so much that they could never. Well, you fucking know they could. Like, stop. Like, you're friends with them.
Stop sleeping with each other on the mats as well.
Yeah.
Stop sleeping with each other on the mats.
Go to jiu-jitsu.
Well, you just ruined my last joke. I was gonna say
go.
T-bags, not D-bags.
Don't date people at the gym.
Don't.
Stop dating people at the gym.
It's just a bad recipe, because here's what's going to happen.
They're going to break up.
Yeah, we're not.
And then y'all are going to have to choose a gym.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
we can't stop it.
We can't stop it. And I get it. People are going to.
They're going to be
attract other people, and that you don't get to spend more time with them. But listen, it's bad for the academy, because when you break up, and you will break up.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to have to stay there, and somebody's going to have to leave, and you're going to have to choose sides. And I refuse to choose sides.
Yeah.
So I don't want to deal with that crap.
Hey, I want to end the podcast here, guys. I want to congratulate Justin and Bella on baby Ren. Oh man, I got to hold Ren too. It was she was all fussy.
She's so tiny.
I was trying to see her last Friday, but I had to leave because my nieces need me, and I
did they
butt out of the gym.
Did they come? Because Bella said that they were going to go on Friday. Yeah. Bella's so funny too. She's like, I'm not letting you sweaty guys. Hold on, I just started to laugh.
Oh God, you'll get over that in about 2 weeks. You'll be like, take her.
I can't wait to meet her.
Oh man, she is. I mean, I already told Bella I'm just going to spoil the heck out of Ren. I just 100%. I was like, sorry. I told Bella, I was like, as long as you have me, Bella, in your guys' life. I said, until you kick me away. She goes, I'm not kicking you away. I'm like, you say that now, but I'm going to give you some fatherly advice sometimes. They're going to be like, get out of here with that advice. And be like, hey, it's all right though, man. But congratulations to Justin and Bella on the future black belt Ren. Cute, man. I'm telling you, man.
Or ballerina.
Oh yeah, okay, or a ballerina, but I don't know, man. With Bella and Justin, I'm sure she's gonna. And God, who else? Oh, George and Jaden expecting as well.
That's right.
Man, Number two.
You got a bunch of jiu-jitsu kids coming up.
Well, I know that's how I was going to end it with that. Congratulations, but I just want to. I know this has been kind of like a heavy podcast with some of the nonsense that's been going on. Parents, I just highly suggest that when you're looking for a school, make sure. Well, listen. Obviously, I'm very biased. Come check out Henzo Gracie if you're in the local area, because what I love about our academy is the stuff that I already said. It's open. We have cameras. We have eyes that are watching the roles. There's no hidden spots there. If ever a coach needs to talk to a student, I promise you that there's going to be either another coach there or even you, parents. Either you're probably going to be involved in that conversation as well. For
I've
the
counseled students one-on-one in the office, but I have a camera.
but you have
recording
camera
the entire
exactly,
time.
but there's camera there.
Yep.
There's eyes
And there's
on
windows
it.
looking in. You can
Sure,
see right
yeah,
inside the office.
absolutely. I say look for all that stuff. And for the ladies, listen, I never ever approach a lady to ask her role. Now, Carly and other ladies that I roll with, that I have a relationship will, if you will, on the mats, sure, I will, like Bella and Maddie and Carly. But any other female, I don't go to our friend at 12 p.m. I've never approached her and go, "You want to roll?" Ever. Now, they come to me and say, "Hey, roll." Absolutely. And guess what I am at that point? I'm a punching bag. They're choking me, they're pulling my arm, they're doing whatever else, because I'm not, and we had Ariane on here as well. I'm not dropping my entire weight. Like, what purpose is it for me to drop my entire weight on Ariane? I probably could anyway. Ariane's going to kill me, just like you would probably kill me anyway. But there's no reason to do it. But anyways, parents, what is it, Academy Safe? We'll
Yep.
tag
Yeah.
Academy Safe
Academy
on
Safe.
there. Go check out some Safe Academies and just speak up. If you see something, and you probably saw this at airports. If you see something, say
Say
something.
something.
Right.
See something, say something. Don't be afraid to talk to these guys. Congratulations again on
Thank
on
you.
black
That's
belt.
right.
Man, just killing it already.
Keep that brown out your mouth.
I know. I'm sorry. Go, and don't worry. I'll pay for that later. Guys, go like, subscribe, follow us, and until next time, we'll see you later.
Us.